Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports, presented by WCHC TV, where community spirit shines and the stars of tomorrow take the field today. This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generosity and support of our outstanding local sponsors. Chrisman H2O Conditioning, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Fayette County Public Health, Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, Great Oaks Career Campuses, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And good evening, everyone. Along with Dave Wolever, Randy Young, welcome to our broadcast of girls high school varsity soccer action from the Tony Welding's and Fabrication Stadium. Tonight, the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions make the 5.5-mile trip out here to Miami Trace to take on the Lady Panthers. Coming into the contest, Miami Trace has an overall record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. They're currently 4th place in the FAC with a 1-2-1 record. They lost 2 games to the leaders in the standings and tied the other one. We'll explain that in a few minutes. Washington Courthouse, meanwhile, is 0-9-0. They are 0-4 in the FAC. But you know the old saying, anything could happen when you get these two teams together. So we'll find out if that's indeed what will happen tonight. Washington Courthouse against Miami Trace. We'll talk about the teams in just a moment or so. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
M&M Fasteners is located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio, and we've been in the fastener industry for 29 years. We specialize in a wide range of industrial and automotive fasteners, so anything from your standard nut and bolt to custom-made parts built to your specs. We also offer custom labeling and private packaging. We also have a variety of pre-packed and pre-sorted metric and standard fastener assortments, along with bolt bins and fastener storage options. You can choose between several different sizes and grades. So whether you're needing a handful of pieces or bulk assortments, we have the inventory and knowledge to help you find what you're looking for. You can reach us at 800-348-8873 or find us online at mnmboltkits.com.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
All right, back here at Miami Trace, real quick, let's take a look at tonight's teams. First of all, Coach Ehlers is the head coach for the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. The Lady Lions are currently, as we mentioned, 0-9-1 for the season, 0-4 in the league. They started off the season with a tough 5-1 loss over, or I should say at home against Circleville. Then they lost 5-2 to Madison Plains. And then Kaylee Ellers got a hat trick, but unfortunately lost to Logan Elm 6-3. From that point on, they have had real struggles as far as scoring. The only thing that's broken their losing streak was a 2-2 tie back on September the 6th at Wilmington. The team overall has scored 8 goals so far, has given up 65. Now, the first thing you're going to say, oh my goodness, but remember this. They only scored 8 goals the entire year last year. So as Coach Ellers told me during the pregame talk, hey, at least we're making some progress. So they are. And last year, the team was shut out 11 times in a 3-14-1 record. So far, they've only been shut out 6 times, and they had 7 games to go. So the percentages are kind of working in their favor, and they're hoping that even though they got a tough FAC schedule coming up, maybe they can steal a win or two here and get back in the win column, so we'll have to wait and see. Kaylee Ellers is the leading scorer so far. She has 4 goals and 2 assists in the game. Jasmine Bishop with 2 goals. Ava Ruggles and Lucy Campbell with 1 goal apiece. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace, as we mentioned, under Coach Tolbert, they come in with a record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie, 1-2-1, 4th in the FAC. They open up the season with back-to-back shutouts against Zane Trace and Leesburg Fairfield by 8-0 and 2-0 scores. Then they lost to Hillsboro 3-1, lost to Jackson 3-1. Then after beating Waverly 12-0 and also Chillicothe, which is the first time they've done that since being in the FAC, they beat them 7-4. They came back and tied Greenfield 1-1 and then beat Lynchburg Clay on Saturday by a score of 3-1. So far, Miami Trace has scored 35 goals, has given up 12 for the season. Unofficially, I've got Nora Morrison, also Carly Cooper, and Marion Mara is their top 3 scorers in the team for the 2025 year. So it's Miami Trace taking on Washington Courthouse. We can tell you that earlier this evening in the co-ed game, Miami Trace was victorious in that 4-0. It was 3-0 at halftime. In fact, they scored all 3 goals within the last, I believe it was the last 15 minutes of the first half. And then the Washington Courthouse goalie, and unfortunately I did not get her name, but she made a couple really nice saves against Miami Trace, but held them to the one final goal in the second half with about 11 minutes left in the game. So Miami Trace Middle School or co-ed won 4-0 over Washington Courthouse. All right, so with that kind of sets things up. We'll have our first 40 minutes of action coming up, so stay with us. Stay tuned for more girls soccer action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Lady Lions of Washington Senior High and our own host Panthers. In order to honor America and all those who have served or are serving to defend our freedom, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthem
the Star Spangled Banner. Now, let's meet the teams. First, for our visitors from Washington Senior High, the non-starters. Number 1, Kylie Paddocks. Number 23, Braylon Stevenson. Number 25, Emily Parsley. Number 30, Addison Crate. Now for your starters this evening. Number 2, Abby Huff. Number 3, Olivia Haycook. Number 4, Kara Dean. Number 5, Kaylee Ellers. Number 9, Marley Scott. Number 21, Hayden Curl. Number 12, Megan Reed. Number 13, Lucy Campbell. Number 16, Miley Rodriguez. Number 24, Ava Ruggles. And number 35, Janaya Villalobos Burns. The Lady Lions are coached by Brandon Ellers, assisted by Molly Dye. Now, for the host Panthers, number 2, Lily Seiler. Number 3, Allie Connect. Number 6, Fanny Persinger. Number 7, Paige Fitzgerald. Number 11, Caitlin Burns. Number 14, Marion Mara. Number 15, Nora Morrison. Number 16, Emma Hoppus. Number 18, Celia Morrison. Number 19, Jocelyn Steele. Now for your starters this evening. Number 1, Carly Cooper. Number 4, Maya Babineau. Number 5, Elise Day. Number 9, Hallie Penwell. Number 10, Haley Webster. Number 12, Callie Tolbert. Number 13, Gabby Thorman. Number 20, Emma Eggleton. Number 21, Belle DeBruin. Number 23, Anna Eggleton. And number 25, Ella McCartney. The Lady Panthers are coached by Joe Webster, assisted by Michael Miller.
Okay, so there's your starting lineups for both teams. Again, for Washington Courthouse, they'll start Huff, Haycook, Dean, Ellers, Scott, Curl, Reed, Campbell, Rodriguez, Ruggles, who I believe may play goaltending tonight, and Burns. For Miami Trace, I've got Cooper, I thought he said Maya Balamo was going to start number 4, but she's lamping.
I think it might be just a
Just a customary
thing.
Yeah. because Allie Kitch, who probably will be starting, will probably take her place. Day, Pinwell, Webster, Tolbert, Torkelman, Eggleton, Emma that is, De Bruin, Anna Eggleton, and McCarty. Yeah, I thought there at the start when they'd introduced the seniors, I thought, well, she's on a crutch. It can't be starting tonight. What's up with that, Dave? Miracle?
I suppose.
So we played 40 minutes, basically nonstop unless a goal scored or an injury. Now what? Okay, Kelly Ellers goes all the way over to the Miami Trace bench. Looks like
The
she needs
referees told her something is wrong with.
like her, she scratched something, or so momentary delay here. Washington Courthouse has 6 seniors on their roster, 1 junior, 8 sophomores, and 1 freshman, total of 16. Miami Trace, I've got them with 8 seniors, 6 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. And Braylon Stevenson, number 23, I think is going to come in the game to start at the middle fielder. Now they're flip-flopping her. And now coming out will be Haithcook. We'll go to the left wing, and Ellers comes back in the game. So a kick by Babnero. Again, with her senior year, getting a lot of hugs from both teams. Just a customary kick. She's not going to be able to play, I would assume, probably for the whole rest of the season.
Yeah, if I had to guess.
And Marion Mara, number 14, will take her place. All right, so Myra will defenseman, and she will take the long walk toward the bench. So now we can go ahead and get started. Courthouse will have the ball. They will go left to right across your screen. Miami Trace will get it back, goes down the right side, and working that sideline very effectively and kicks it out of bounds. So Courthouse will get the ball at around the 40-yard line. Good chest play there by Miami Trace. We'll try to keep up on the numbers here. With the sun in our eyes, it may be a little hard until it gets down. Myra has the ball. Now to Anna Eggleton. Tries to lead Myra. And it goes out of bounds. And Trace will retain possession after Courthouse got a leg on it. So they're just inside the 50. Coming around. Coming out to the left side. Good kick there by Courthouse, trying to keep it alive. A lead way. Myra gets it back for the Panthers. Over to the Anna Eggleton on the right side. Now to Carly Cooper. Cooper in the end zone area and kicked out very alertly by Washington Courthouse. Well, the best defense sometimes is kick the ball out of bounds. I've covered enough soccer games now. I think I've got that figured out, David. So Miami Trace now will go from the corner. Short kick. Cooper. Kick from about 20 yards out. Ball's knocked down. Myra saves it. There's the kick. Goes wide right from Eggleton. Out of bounds. So Miami Trace will retrace their steps back on D. And here comes Courthouse. There's the kick. Ellers. Now over to the left side in front of the Courthouse bench and kicks it out of bounds. So Miami Trace will retain possession. Nora Morrison now will throw it in. Now over to Cooper. There's the kick and good save by Courthouse. Slowly walking it out. They don't have the field marked off, David, like normal soccer fields because you play football, but so you kind of have to semi-guess a little bit where the lines are at. Meanwhile, kicked there by Miami Trace, and again it goes in the end zone. Courthouse will save it as they try to battle back, and that being Haycock. And we're going to have a whistle. And stopped by Courthouse, so they will kick it. First 4 minutes have already ticked off. No score. Panthers trying to put the pressure on early. Throwing the ball in from out of bounds will be Morrison. Now over to Emma Eggleton. Goes down the right side. Ball's knocked loose by Courthouse, trying to kick the ball and kick it out of bounds. Ball's thrown in. Cooper off her chest. Keeps the ball in play. Here's Myra at about the 15-yard line, kicks it. Nice block there by Courthouse. I didn't catch who got the hand on it, but somebody got a hand on it. Knocks it back, though, to Panthers. Now Cooper again with it, comes to the right side, kicks the ball, and nice save there by Washington Courthouse. I believe that is 24. I believe that's Runkles. So Courthouse picks up a save on that one. And then we got a little maintenance there. Tire shoe. 34-minute mark coming up. Courthouse, all of them, I should say Trace, all of them within the 50-yard line, David. Really putting the pressure on. There's Myra once again. Now the ball. Tries to lead her teammate, that being Morrison. Ball is wide and goes out of bounds by, I believe, off Morrison. Yeah, goes back to Courthouse. So the Blue Lions will take over. And no score. We are already at the 33-26 mark here in the first period. Ball's thrown in, unfortunately, for Courthouse. Ellers was standing out of bounds. And so Trace will get it back at around the 18-yard line. Ball's thrown in. Courthouse trying to put some pressure on and kicks the ball out of bounds. Carly Cooper, 5'5" junior, One of the team's top scorers. Ball's kicked wide and out of bounds. So the Blue Lions will retain possession. Megan Reed, just to the left of the goal, kicks it. Header there by Morrison. Cooper sets up. Now to Torkelman. Now they go back at about midfield to Anna Eggleton. Now over to Morrison. Morrison on the left side. Long kick, wide right, goes out of bounds. Try to put something on that one, and a little high and outside, as we like to say. Comes Courthouse with the kick. Coming up, trying to get the steal was Cooper. Ball's knocked loose. And Miami Trace will get it. Callie Tolbert, coach's daughter, another of the seniors, with the kick. Over now to Morrison. Now to Day. Ball's loose. Coming to the middle is Morrison. Header there. Ball's knocked down by Courthouse, coming back with it, and another nice save by Courthouse. The ball was on the right side, and I believe that was Eggleton. So another save for Washington Courthouse, and that's unofficially 2 saves. We've got them early in the contest, and we're almost at the 30-minute mark. Now let's see if the Blue Lions can get something going. Unfortunately, Trace responds quickly. Tolbert to Morrison. Myra down the left side. Now kicks over to Morrison. Morrison working the left side of the field. Stops, kicks it back out to Day. Ball's kicked by Courthouse. Blue Lions kicking it way out. It will be now to, I believe it's Scott. Myra weaving and bobbing, trying to get open. Right side, back to Myra from Eggleton. Myra's got the ball right in front of the goal, shot up. Another knockdown, another save by Courthouse. Dave, that's 3 saves. That's very impressive work so far for the Blue Lions.
Especially that last shot.
Yes. So Courthouse has got 4 shots on goal, 3 of them been saved by the Blue Lions. Now here comes Trace once again. Day. Ball's knocked loose. Myra will save it. Day bumped a little bit. Kicks it all the way into the backfield. That will be Campbell down the sideline and kicks it out of bounds. Quick substitution now. Washington Courthouse. Braylon Stevenson, a sophomore, will come out. And looks like Jasmine Bishop. Lucy Campbell also coming out. We'll try to get the numbers of the other great girls that came in. So we've already played over 10 minutes, and there's still no score. And Courthouse, as mentioned, has had 3 really nice saves so far. Down that right sideline. Ball's kicked by Hailey Kerr for the Blue Lions. Now saved by Myra. Lead now to Cooper. Cooper, right side of the end zone, tries to go back out front. And the ball is knocked around. There's a long hit, and it's good. So from about, it was just inside the 10, so about a 20-yarder. At the 28-16 mark, Cooper with the point. So Carly Cooper scores the first goal, makes it 1-0, Miami Trace. She put that one just high enough out of the fingertips of the goalie. Emily Parsley start to play for the Blue Lions. Now over to Haythcook. Ball knocks out of bounds. She almost tripped over it. And the Panthers will pick it up. Morrison into Myra. Morrison. Now to Cooper again. Carly right down the middle. 2-on-1, and she's the one. Stops, tries to get back out front now to Myra. Now over to Day. Day. Right side. Tries to force that one a little bit. Ball's is deflected and goes right of the goal. Out of save there by Courthouse. That was just a little bit wide, so we will not designate that as a save attempt. Now, if you folks at home are watching, you want to, that's fine. Courthouse quickly coming down to this end. And before you know it, guess who? Tracy's got it back, right back. A lot of movement going on here in this first half. Good kick out of bounds by the Blue Lions. Panthers will have the ball in play. Eggleton, they get it all the way back into the backfield. Callie Tolbert. Now we'll set up to Isabel the Bruin. Haley Penwell leads now to Morrison. Myra. Nice steal there by Courthouse. And they will kick it all the way down to the other end and goes out of bounds. So we will get ready here in the next minute to call for some commercial announcements. David will do the split screen in case you missed something. So in case you're wondering about that, we'll give him another minute or so, get everything ready. Coming out will be Morrison. Allie Kinch, another sophomore, will enter the game. We're just under 26-minute mark. It's in, ball, and it's kicked out, and that will give us time to take a quick break. So, 1-0, Miami Trace leads, and we'll be back in 30 seconds right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications. S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounted tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse. Well, you really didn't miss anything for maybe 45 seconds. Trace kicks the ball out of bounds. Courthouse will retain. One to nothing. Trace with the lead. A goal. The 28-16 mark by Cooper. Myra. Now over to Kinch. Allie. Now back to Myra. Tries to set up. Long. Goalie quickly coming out. So Courthouse will kick the ball. And coming up with it is Cooper again. I think she's had the ball like 50% of the possession so far, David. I keep mentioning her name, but she got a little bump there, knocked out of bounds. Official said Courthouse got a foot on the ball, so it goes back to Miami Trace. Ball's in, kicks back out again by Courthouse. Now back out front, right side, over to Elsie Day. Shot up, and that one goes wide to the left and goes out of bounds. Fifth attempt on the shot, 3 saves so far for Courthouse. Trace, Courthouse, I think, has had 1 shot on the field, but no save so far. Trace, corner shot coming up. There's the ball. Myra got a clean shot at it. Boy, knocked loose. Picked up by Day on the trailer. Now back to Myra. Give and go. Myra's got it. Coming all the way to the right side. Finally, Trace will reset it again. Torkelman. Now to Cooper. Cooper. Lead. Shot up. And there's another goal. And I'm trying to catch the number on that one. Is that 15? Find out when I get her down here so I can see her number. Yeah, 15, David. That is Morrison. So Morrison with a goal. Comes with a 22:03 mark. Makes it 2-0 now in favor of the Panthers. Well, they don't waste no time, man. They go right back to action, don't they? And quick substitution. A little late getting the subs in, so we'll have to try it again. We'll take another break here in about a minute. Make sure we recognize our great community supporters in all of our coverage. So here comes the Blue Lions again. Ball's knocked loose. Coming up with it will be Kinch. Now over to Day. Day over to the right side to Fitzgerald. Now over to DeBruin down the right side. Looks like Webster. Now back to Cooper. And Cooper saves it about the 10-yard line. Weaving and bobbing. Here comes the shot. Good knockdown. Coming back, trying to get another play, and kicked it wide to the left by Kinch. So that is the 6th shot by, they got 7 shots now by Miami Trace. Washington Courthouse has only 1 shot on goal so far. 20-30. Left here in the first half. And a 2-0 ball game. Myra. Now to Cooper. Cooper, long shot, good block, coming back, and good save there. We'll give her credit for that one. That's good play there as the ball partially was deflected and came off the Courthouse player. And with that, we're going to take yet another break. Back in 30 seconds. You're watching girls soccer action. Trace up 2-0 here in the first half on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Do you have a warm heart and helpful hands? Make yourself at home as a member of our care team at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. We are looking to grow our family of employees with dedicated STNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Contact us for more information or apply online today at courthousemanor.com or stcatherinescourthouse.com.
Lucy Campbell re-enters the game for Courthouse, taking the place of Emily Parsley. Trace with the ball. Haley Pinwell over to the right side to Fitzgerald. Down the sideline. Cooper. Spurt of speed there by Caitlin Burns. Knocked out of bounds. Trace will retain possession. Burns into Cooper, right side. Tries to get the ball out, and it's kicked out of bounds by Courthouse. Yeah, that's one way of achieving a loose soccer ball. One of the guys, I think, jumped over the fence. There's a shot. Ball's hit up in the air and knocked out of bounds as Cooper again was trying to get the goal. It came off the foot of one of the Courthouse players and basically put the ball up in the air, and it took off on her. There's another shot. This one's to the right. It's another shot on goal. Not successful. 17 and a half minutes left in a very quick first half. Ball batted around, and Courthouse now will pick it up. And then all of a sudden, guess who sneaks in and steals it? Pinwell now got for Trace. Now they get it over to Fitzgerald. Down the right side, Cooper once again stops. Tries to set it up. Ball's partially deflected, saved by Trace. And again, a good attack by Courthouse trying to go for the ball. Unfortunately, just cannot get a good clean hit at it. So Trace will set it up again around the 40-yard line. Cecilia Morrison, number 18 for Trace. There's a kick, and not able to get the save. Goes out of bounds. And that will give Courthouse the ball. Past the halfway point already. 2-0. Trace with the lead. Goals by Cooper and also by Morrison. Had to read my writing there for a second, Dave. Of course, I write like a pharmacist. No wonder you can't read it. This one all goes all the way back to the 50. Good save there by De Bruin. Now to Myra. Good knockdown there by Courthouse. That brings, I believe that's Curl. Now she brings it down the left side, tries to lead, get away from her man. Unfortunately, kicks it on out of bounds. Trace will retain possession, as this one will take the long road walking. Or rolling, I guess we should say, right? Halftime, we'll catch up with the scoring, and if we can find some other scores for you. Right now, though, we still got exactly 15 minutes left before the first half ends. Once again, here comes Miami Trace. Ball's knocked loose and goes out of bounds. And Caitlin Burns, sophomore, looks like she'll be the one who will be throwing it in. To Morrison. There's the kick. Nice block once again by Courthouse. That is 5 saves now for Washington Courthouse on 9 attempted shots. 2 of them have gone in, but good 5 saves there by the Lady Lions on defense. Cooper. Give and go. Ball's knocked up in the air. And Courthouse trying to get the ball downfield. And Trace once again says, I don't think so. Let's set it up. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to Jocelyn Steele, who's now in the game. And that one will go out of bounds. So we'll take a break here in about 30 seconds or so, Dave, after we see what happens on this possession. And they're going to make some substitutions. So why don't we go ahead and take a quick break. Timeout on the field, 13:34 left here in the first half. 2-0, Trace leads Courthouse on girls soccer on WCHC.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Back here at Tony's Welding Fabrication, Miami Trace with a 2-0 lead as we are 12.5 minutes left here in this first half of play. And a very quick moving first half. Myra. And another good roll there as trying to sneak in from the back side was Emma Hoppus. And good play by the goalie for Courthouse. David Ruckles is who I've got as goaltending tonight for Courthouse. Coming down. Cooper, shot. Good. Cooper gets her second goal of the evening. Comes with 11:48 left here in the first. 3-0 in favor of Miami Trace. So the Panthers just slowly picking their spots here in this contest. And taking a 3-0 lead. So Courthouse now has got to see if they can at least try to get some going offensively here. Trace once again with the ball, right to left across your screen. Bump there to Celia Morrison. Nothing called. Courthouse calls, and now the official calls
It's like a tie.
out of bounds.
Oh,
Free kick. He thought that maybe she was getting tripped or something. So he signifies a free kick from just inside the 10-yard line. Once again. Good motion there by De Bruin. Ball kicked out. Good save there by Burns. Back to Cooper. Ball's knocked and goes wide. I believe it's Tori Moore. Make it Fanny Persinger. I believe is the goalie for Courthouse for Trace. Trying to pick up her number. Comes Trace now on the offense. Stolen. Getting it back will be Haythcook. Now down the left side. Crape. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen back by Miami Trace. Torkelman to Myra. Myra flips it over to the right side. Cooper trying for a possible hat trick early. Shot put up, and it goes behind the net and goes wide. We're under 10 minutes here in the first half of play. Myra will come out. And I believe that will be Elsie Day, number 5, re-enters. Stolen by Cooper. She's played the entire first half. She's like the ever-ready bunny there. She just goes, David. She's got it again. Shot put up. Nice block there. And another save for Washington Courthouse. So that's 11 shots on goal, 6 saves. Now, if Courthouse can just get a goal here before the half, they would have to feel good about that. But Trace just keeps the pressure on. Set up, Day, left side, weaving, bobbing, tries to get in front of the goal, comes down to the left side to Torkelman. Torkelman all the way back out now to Day. Ball's kicked by Courthouse, off the head. Coming down with it will be Burns. Now back out to Fitzpatrick, and Trace will take the wide swing and set it all up again. Ball's kicked down the right sideline. Courthouse trying to get a foot on it, try to stop the momentum. They do. They knock it out of bounds. With just about 7.5 minutes left here in the first half of play. Once again, it's Trace. Torkelman. Now to Day. Shot put up. And that goes wide right. So another shot on goal. That's unofficially 12 now for them. Substitution. Fitzgerald comes out. Torbert comes back in. Tobert comes in. Courthouse with the lead. Ball comes down. Again, Cooper with the ball. Ball's going back and forth. Eller's trying to get a foot on it. Shot put up and partially deflected, and it goes, and it's out of bounds. Good play by Ehlers there for Courthouse. The ball looked like it was going to go toward the goal, and quickly Ehlers got a foot on it and kicked it. So Miami Trace will get it in the corner. Here comes once again Miami Trace, and that one goes wide to the left. So another shot on goal. We're down to 5:50 left here in the first half. We'll have one more break before the halftime. I'll take a break here in just a moment or so. Cooper. Shots up. And that one will go in. Cooper with yet another goal. That's the hat trick. I've got her. 4-0. It comes to 5:31. And basically what she did is she got the corner kick and just went right down the toward the back part of the goal end zone, and then kind of did a little dip back toward the field, and then kicked it with her right foot and was able to go in the high right corner. So it's now 4-0 in favor of Miami Trace. And another Trace steal. Morrison. And now with a long kick from the right side. is Kinch, and it's stopped by Runkles. We're at the 5-minute mark. Ball's coming up. Stolen by, again, Persinger. Ball's come back to the midfield. The setup. And it goes out of bounds. And with that, we will take a timeout as well. 4:20 left here in the first half of play. 4-0. Miami Trace leads. You're watching girls soccer action right here on WCHC.
The Crispin family, for over 3 generations and almost 80 years, has offered the residents in this area both personal and business water softeners, water filtration systems, reverse osmosis drinking water systems, and more. Give them a call for your service needs at 740-335-2620 or stop by at 1020 East Market Street, Washington Courthouse. Crispin H2O Conditioning.
All right, we're back here in action. Still 4-0. Just a little over 3.5 minutes left here. Here comes Courthouse. Ellers over now to the right side. On fast forward. Haythcock. Shot. Up. Right side. Good save. It's a slow roller. Now I've got number 10. Haley Webster is the goalkeeper. I thought it was Persinger, so we'll go with her. Webster, the senior, as the goaltender tonight. Trace, and it goes out of bounds. Cecilia Morrison, a young freshman. Trace in the contest. And finally, Cooper, after a hat trick, throw there waving her the fan there, David. Figure maybe she needs a little break. 2.5 minutes left. A 4-0 score. Panthers substituting freely now. Give and go between Day and Torkelman. Gabby to Day. Now they come to the right side to Morrison. Right side, stutter steps, stopped. Right side of the goal. I believe that was Kitch. After the kick, Trace comes right back and gets another steal. Now Courthouse trying to alertly kick it toward the out-of-bounds line. Nothing else, try to preserve some time here with about 90 seconds left. Now with the ball once again will be Trace. Torkelman attempted for the steal by Courthouse. Ball's up in the air. And good stop once again on shot on goal. That's number 15 for Trace. As we're down to the last 1 minute of this first half of play. So 4-0, Trace with the lead. This one's kicked all the way down to this end of the field. This ball batted around. Courthouse, long hit down to the right corner. Good save by DeBruin. Down to 30 seconds left here in the first half. Courthouse has got to try to get some attack going here. Here comes Miami Trace. Kinch. putting it on fast burner. Now the Morrison shot's up, and she kicks it wide to the right. Another attempted shot. And the final seconds will wrap up, and that will end the first half of play. You know, it kind of seemed like it went a little quicker than it usually does.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's 4-0. Miami Trace leads here at the half. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll start running down some stats for you and also take a look at maybe some other games going on tonight. So stay with us. Back in 2 minutes here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
New fall youth leagues are now forming at Leella Lanes, your locally owned and operated facilities on Route 22 across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Starting September the 20th, the Wild Bunch Youth League starts for those teens ages 18 and under, 4 members per team, and on Saturdays at 11 a.m. The sign-up is easy, and it's now all online. Just go to leellalanes.com/League Club. Sign-ups are located on the page. And don't forget, for delicious pizzas and subs, check out Amora's Pizzeria, located just inside of the Leella Lanes bowling alley. Call 740-335-2580 or 335-2581. Leella Lanes and Amora's Pizzeria. Join the Epifano McDonald's crew or step into management with competitive pay, free meals, uniforms, paid training, and up to $3,000 in tuition assistance. Management for our Jeffersonville, Washington Courthouse, and Jamestown locations start at $22 per hour. Crew positions at our Jeffersonville location start at $16 per hour. Apply now. Scan the ad on the Epifano Sports Network Facebook page or websites. 740-333-1701. Your Epifano McDonald's restaurants.
My name is Morgan Monroe with M&M Turf Supply. We are a family-owned and operated company founded in 1966. We manufacture and wholesale products for the harness racing industry to tack shops and dealers around the country and internationally. We also carry an extensive line of horsetail hair and mane hair used for show horse extensions as well as other textile applications such as furniture, lighting, art sculptures, and jewelry. We are located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. You can visit our website at mmhorsehair.com or call us at 740-335-1641.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
We're back here at Miami Trace. Our score at halftime, it's 4-0 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Reviewing the scoring real quickly, we understand Nora Morrison has 2 goals, and Cooper has 2 goals. Morrison scored that first goal. I think I had who did I have? Cooper. It was Morrison that scored the goal. I think I had Cooper in the first goal. It was Morrison that got the first goal. That came at the 28-16 mark. And then Morrison turned around and scored again at the 22:07 mark. That made the score 2-0. Then Carly Cooper, off an assist by Marion Mara, got a goal at the 11:28 mark. That made it 3-0. And then Cooper got another goal at the 5:34 mark, and that's the score now of 4-0. I will say one thing, Ava Ruckles is really getting a lot of shots coming her way tonight, probably more than she wants. So far, unofficially, I've got Miami Trace with 16 shots on goals. They've given up 4, but she's got 6 saves. That's not too bad of stats, I guess, if you're looking at the attack. But let's be honest with you. Miami Trace is probably on their side of the field, David, 90% of the time tonight? Maybe 95%. They're just simply attack, and they're not letting up whatsoever. And it's really preventing, I think Courthouse only has 2 shots on goals tonight so far. Other games going on tonight. This is a big one. Greenfield, McLean, and Hillsboro in the girls bracket fighting it out. McLean is 3-0-1. Miami Trace is 3-1. No score on that one yet. Chillicothe, who got their first win earlier this week against Washington Courthouse for the season. They're 1-3. They're playing down at Jackson, who's 3-1. And, of course, the Courthouse and Miami Trace game. And only boys score that we have at this time, we had Hillsboro boys winning by a final score of, I believe it was 5-3. And that's the boys' game that ended a little bit earlier. We'll take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we should be getting close to the second half. So stay with us as you're watching high school girls soccer action. 4-0, Miami Trace leads on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
Courthouse Manor and St. Catharines Manor of Washington Courthouse provide skilled nursing, rehab, ventilator care, memory care, and assisted living. It's our pledge to provide the highest level of care at each of our facilities. Courthouse Manor and St. Catharines Manor of Washington Courthouse, a tradition of caring.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounted tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Back here at Tony's Welding and Fabrications, as we are just a few minutes away from the start of the second half of tonight's girls' soccer game. Our thanks to all our fine community supporters with us this year. Thanks to Bruce Kirk and folks at Kirk's Furniture for sponsoring this year's scoreboard. And then, of course, our thanks to Nick Epifano and the Epifano McDonald's restaurants for their sponsorship again of the Star of the Game, which we will have 2 of them. One from Courthouse and one from Trace a little bit later on this evening. Scarecrow Festival's coming up this weekend, so we're going to take the weekend off, and we'll be back with 3 broadcasts next week. Tuesday night, we'll have Courthouse Girls at home. Thursday night, they'll play Greenfield. Thursday night, we got Chillicothe at Miami Trace in volleyball. And then on it's Thursday night. Then Friday night, homecoming here at Trace, as they will play host to Chillicothe. Then the next week, we've got Thursday night, Trace Courthouse, a doubleheader, reserve varsity here at Trace. Of course, they're playing in town tonight. They switched the sites. And so we'll be there, and then we'll be at Courthouse the following night for their homecoming. And then we'll see how the tournament draw goes, and we'll go from there. Four to nothing. And Courthouse will get things started off as we begin the second half of action. Burns now with the ball. Trying to get it to her teammate. Of course, that being Ellers. Ball's kicked out of bounds, so Courthouse will throw it in right in front of their bench. Unfortunately, goes wide, and Trace will have it. Long lead, and it's going to be a foot race, and Courthouse goalie Ruggles will get the save. Trace left to right here in the second half of action. 1 minute into the second half of play. Spurt of energy, long shot by Morrison. Good save once again from Courthouse. So Courthouse with yet another save. And this one's kicked out of bounds. You ever have so many papers you just can't keep things straight? Yeah, well, that's what I've got tonight. I don't know where all my papers are at. That's okay. That's why we got Dave here. He keeps me straight. Right? Dave? You're not saying anything, bud.
That's because I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah. 2 minutes into the second half of play, still 4-0 with a Miami Trace lead. Again, all 4 goals.
I saw they almost took out the sheriff's deputy over there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Now, would that still be assault on an officer if it was during a soccer game?
I don't know.
I wouldn't test it.
Yeah, it's just kind of...
Be one way to end your evening, huh?
For sure. Trace trying to get some offense going here on the far end. Meanwhile, coming up, and ball goes out of bounds. Courthouse, Jasmine Bishop is able to keep it in play, comes off of Trace's foot. There's the kick by Stevenson, far right, and stolen by Miami Trace. streaking down the left side. That is Cecilia Morrison. And the ball's kicked out of bounds by Ellers. So, once again, with 36 and a half minutes left in the game, a 4-0 lead. Myra already with assist tonight. Ball's kicked close to the out of bounds line, and Courthouse tries to save it and then decides, now I'm going to kick it out. So the ball will go back in play by Trace. Day. Ball's knocked loose. Courthouse trying to get something going here. Being Rodriguez. And that one goes wide and to the left and out of bounds. So, 35 minutes plus left here in this second half of play. 4-0 Miami Trace leads, in case you're just now tuning in. Finally, now what? The fire official blew the whistle. And whatever it is, Courthouse gets to kick the ball in the end zone. Myra stills it around the 25-yard line. Lead now, shot put up, and goes to the right side of the goal by Cooper, who has 2 goals tonight. The other 2 goals, Nora Morrison. I believe it's your 1 and 2 top scorers. I'll have to go back and double check all the stats. I know that Cooper definitely is in double figures. That one's kicked out of bounds. Courthouse will retain possession. All thrown in. Day sets it up. Trace taking their time. Going right to left across your screen. Now to Carly Cooper, Jr. Day. Long kick way over to the wing to Morrison. Back out front. Now to Day off the pick. Day gets a screen. Now over to Cooper. Back to Mara. Ball's knocked loose. Day tries to get the ball. Trace tries to get a kick on it, that being Cooper and Day, and she saves it. Now they go back again. Good block there by Morrison. They'll kick it all the way back out front now to DeBruin. DeBruin. Now to Myra. Kicks it to the left side. Goal, short. Good save again by Blue Lions. Off the shot attempt by Isabel DeBruin. Battle right in front of the 25, 30-yard line between Trace and Courthouse, and Trace comes out with it. That was DeBruin and Ellers battling out. Now they come to the right side. Stops. Shot put up by Emma Eggleton, partially blocked. Courthouse tries to save it along the line. Eggleton gets it. Now they go back over to Cooper, and it will go out of bounds off her foot. We'll take a break in about a minute or so, so just kind of keep everybody in line as to what we're doing. Four nothing. Trace leads. Substitution. Courthouse trying to get something going offensively. They have spent very little time in front of their goal. Shot right in front of the Cooper, trying to battle the ball in. She's right in front of the goalkeeper. Shot again. Another shot in Ball partially blocked, and Morrow gets it in. So that comes at the 31:58 mark. I believe that was Myra with the goal and Cooper with the assist. And that makes it 5-0. 31:57 left here in the first half. Once again, let's try to figure out what in the world are you doing, Dave? Long kick down to the right side. Ruckles with the save. Sometimes you folks don't know what goes off the air. Neither one of us knows what the other one's doing sometimes.
Couldn't see my papers anymore.
Oh, okay, I see it, bud. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's good to have a light. Well, here comes the attack again. De Bruin tries to lead Myra. Good knockdown. Shoulder high by Cooper, and that one is going to go out of bounds. So Trace will retain possession. And then everybody keeps saying, well, Randy, all you're talking about is Trace. I can't help it. Most of the action is down at this end of the court, or down the field. Cooper, once again, nice move. Tries to shoot, puts up the shot. Nice down by Ronos. Ruckles with a nice save of the right hand there, knocking it down to the right of the goal. So another save for her. Got that as 8 unofficial saves tonight. De Bruin comes off the courthouse's leg, gets the rebound. Myra saves it now around the 15. Now tries a little one-on-one move. There's the shot. It goes wide and out of bounds. So with that, with 30-13 left here in the second half, we'll take a quick break. Our score, it's Miami Trace 5 and Washington Courthouse nothing here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
Well, it's 5-0. Trace with the lead. Basically, just saw the ball a couple times kicked between the two teams at midfield or just inside midfield. Trace will take the ball after it was knocked out of bounds. Isabel De Bruin, one of the 8 seniors that's on the Miami Trace Panther team this year. We got a substitution. Jana Burns now will enter for Courthouse. Cooper with the ball. Cooper's got 2. Morrison's got 2. Myra's got 1. That one's kicked by Day, and nice play defensively by Courthouse, knocking the ball out by Burns. Now they'll set up as they're going to be in the corner. Ball is in. Day, shot. Nice knockdown once again by Runkles. Is that 9 saves unofficially now for her? 28-minute mark, 5-0. Long kick, and Courthouse gets behind the Trace defense. Unfortunately, Ehlers cannot get there fast enough and goes out of bounds. So Miami Trace will put the ball back into play. Morrison gets led with the ball. Shot put up, knocked down, another save. That's number 10 unofficially. now for Courthouse. Long kick down to this end. Ellers trying to come now to the left side. See if Kaylee can get something going here. Kicks it back out front now to Stevenson. Ball's knocked loose. Picked up by Myra. Over to Cooper. Back to Meyer. Cooper comes down the right side. Nice little kick there. Morrison trying to go for goal number 3. Just misses it. Ball's deflected. Now back to Cooper. She puts up the shot. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. She was trying for her third goal in the contest. 26:44 left here in the game. 5-0 score. Couple more substitutes. Coach Ellers. He's bringing in Emily Parsley, number 25, and also coming in number 30, Addison Crape. Trace. Myra. Cooper. Back to Myra. Now kicks it back out now to Day. To Myra. Myra, right side of the key. Short to Cooper, and it goes on out of bounds. So good defense there by Courthouse, forcing the error on the kick. So Courthouse hanging in there tough, even though basically most of the action tonight has been on the Trace side of the field. It's 5-0. Ball's kicked in. Myra with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. Myra gets it again. Ellers with the kick. Gets away out front. That will go to Fitzgerald. Now to Myra. Over to Isabel DeBruin. Back to Day. Day. Now over to Myra and kicks it high. So another shot on goal. I got 20-some up. I'll be honest with you, I've lost track. How many shots on goals, David? Substitution for Courthouse. Heidi Curl, I believe that is. Time has stopped. 25:09. Now, free kick by Courthouse. Ball in play. Cooper with it again. Zigs to her right. Put up the shot. Long hit. Back door. Day. Myra. Now to Bruin. Will kick the ball out and set it all up again. Fitzgerald has an out for Trace. At around the 25-yard line. To Bruin. Now over to Celia Morrison. Now to Cooper. To the right side. Trying to lead. Day. Shot way across the lane. Ball's knocked down. Picked up by Myra. Myra spins. Ball's kicked back out front now to DeBruin. Long shot. And good knockdown by Trace. DeBruin. Nice try, but Avery Runkles doing a good job in the goal. "24 minutes left in the game. Once again, Trace on their side of the field. Now to Myra. Myra. Short pass now to Cooper. Cooper trying to get by her Courthouse. Ball's knocked around. Finally kicked. And we're going to have a whistle here. I believe we're going to have a free kick. Yep, Courthouse. At about the 20. Unfortunately, it goes into on the legs of one of the Trace players, Torkelman. Now to Day, working that right sideline. She's putting on some speed there. Comes to the right side, and a little bump as she goes into the goal by Hate Cook. Back to Trace. Long shot by Nora Morrison. Goes wide left. Excuse me. And out of bounds. Nelson Day comes out. And Caitlin Burns will re-enter. Well, look at this Trace team. I mean, they're going to lose a good amount of seniors. But, man, I'm telling you, some of the juniors and sophomores they've got coming up, Chet Tolbert's got some team coming up in the next couple of years. And if Coach Ellers can keep his group together and get some more confidence built among his young people, he's got some young kids that have not played that much. They get a good season under him. Who knows what's going to happen? That ball's knocked out of bounds by Huff of Courthouse. And again, Courthouse battling Cooper all over. Partially, nothing called. I guess it's fair game, David. And here comes Miami Trace. Haley Pinwell down the left side, excuse me. Here comes Trace. Tried to lead Myra. Ball's knocked loose. Saved again by Cooper. Ooh, little collision there. But Pinwell says, no foul, no harm. Now they go to Burns. Burns down the right side. Ball's deflected and kicked out of bounds by Haithcook. So we're almost at the halfway point, which is when we'll take our next break. We got 21:06 now here left in the contest. Courthouse will, Allison Crape will come back out. Blue Lions trying to set something out. Good block there by Cooper. Now over to DeBruin. Cooper. Now to Myra. Left side. Double team. Lead pass. Now over to Kitch. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Haithcook. 5-0. Trace with the lead. They scored 4 in the first half, 1 so far here in the second. DeBruin's got it. Lead. Now over to Burns, who's got a goal so far this season. DeBruin tries to kick it. Hit there by Burns of Courthouse. Ball battling around. Finally, they get it back out. And Ellers now with the stop. Unfortunately, it's kicked into Trace's player. And here comes Trace again. Torkelman. Now over to DeBruin. Cooper. Down the middle. Shot to the right. Shot put up. Short distance. And he hits the side of the net. And will be another attempt on goal. And we'll take a break as well. 19:20 left here in the game. 5-0 in favor of Trace over Washington Courthouse on WCHC.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
Myra just scored on the left-hand side of the goal. She got a beautiful shot right down the middle. Comes up with the goal. That will be number 6-0 now. And again, that is Myra with the goal. So now she's got 2 goals, David. So we got 3 players with 2 goals apiece for Miami Trace. And that comes at the 18-11 mark here in the game. So Courthouse, we'll get ready. See if they can get something going here. Already down 6-0. So we already mentioned, Coach Ellers was telling us that they've already tied how many points they've scored all last season with 7 games to go. So I know we're not setting the world on fire. We're not scoring a lot of goals, but, at least that's something we can kind of build upon. Also, they've cut down the number of shutouts as well. So if you're Coach Ellers, you'd love to, if nothing else, to avoid a shutout. Here, Cooper, right side, shot up, front of De Bruin, shot up, and she's in for the goal. So a goal at 16:58, and that goal is by Isabel De Bruin. That makes it now 7-0. Trace just continues to attack. And when you have that many people attacking that much on your side of the field, and you can't even get a shot off past midfield, those goals are going to eventually fall for you. Even though Ruggles has done an outstanding job tonight, I have her unofficially with 10 saves. She's got to be run out of steam a little bit as Trace just continues to put the pressure on. Jocelyn Steele's now in the game for Miami Trace. Ball's tossed by Burns. And here comes now Penwell. Around the perimeter they go to right to left. Coming down with it is McCarty. And that will go out of bounds. .23 left in the game. All Miami Trace 7-0. Trying for more. Just hit the side of the net and goes back to Courthouse. Abby Huff for Courthouse now re-enters. And let me see who she's coming in for. She came in for number 21, and I do not have a uniform number for her. I apologize. So once again, Trace putting the pressure on. Courthouse again trying to set it up on defense. Day for Trace. Now to Cooper, who except what, for the last 2.5 minutes of the first half has played the entire game, David.
Yeah.
Ball's taken. Ball's popped in the air. Good save there in front of the net. That was a little short, so that won't be technically a save. It would be, though, a shot on goal, which is now up to about 70,522 attempts. I'm joshing, folks. But it's up there. Free kick. And now we got the whistle again. We got offsides. Well, whatever it is, Courthouse will get the free kick. Burns. And kicks right into the hands of Miami Trace. Well, I guess I should say feet. You can't use your hands, can you, David? It goes out of bounds. Jocelyn Steele. She can throw the ball in. That's when you're allowed to use your hands. Now to Cooper. Now ball kicked by Stevenson from Courthouse. Haycock trying to get the ball foot on the ball, stolen by Trace, and here they go again. Coming down to the right side and smartly, I believe that's Huff, kicks the ball all the way out of bounds, saying, you're not going to get it on me, so we'll take care of you and knock it out of bounds. 12 and a half minutes left in the game. 7-0. Trace with the lead. It's kind of quiet tonight. It's kind of eerie a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clock continues to roll. 12 minutes. 7-0 lead. Score thanks to Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, sponsorship of the scoreboard this year. Thank Bruce and the folks for helping us out with that category. Trace with the ball. Steal. And that one, I think, she stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so Courthouse will get it. And unfortunately, as they tried to get the ball in bounce, Stevenson couldn't get her foot on it, so it goes back to Trace. Ball into McCarty. And once again, it's going to be Steele. Who will throw it in bounce. Now the right side, give and go to McCarty from Burns, and it goes out of bounds. And Steele said, hey, I like throwing this ball in from out of bounds. I'm going to do it again. Myra. Today tried to lead a little bit to McCarty and went wide and out of bounds. So Burns now will throw it in. Celia Morse now today. Ball's kicked all the way back here now. Nothing else. The Trace goalie, if nothing else, ran 10 yards out. Just nothing else. Get a little exercise, David. She's had a long night. Not too much action going her way. I think there's only been 2 shots on goals. McCarty with the ball. One of the seniors, maybe trying to see if she can finish senior night with a goal. Gets it off, puts up the shot. Didn't kick that strong. Ball's kicked all the way back out, putting some pressure on. That will be Courthouse. Now coming back is Day. Day. Lead to Burns. Burns shot up. Another good save. Knocked down. Unofficially, that's 11 saves now for Courthouse against Miami Trace goals. But it's already 7-0 with under 10 minutes left in the game. Myra all the way back in the back. And she will set it up, and here we go again. McCarty. Ball's kicked and goes out of bounds. Myra Scott for the Blue Lions. We'll take another break here in about 2 minutes. Trace will have the ball out of bounds. And that continuous pressure they have been applying, it's got to be at close to 90, if not maybe 95% of the time tonight. The ball has been on their side of the field. Coach Tolbert, he's taught them well. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. It's like basically full court press in basketball, David. Or blitz if you're playing football. Trace girls just continue to put the pressure on Courthouse. And we've seen them do it all year. trying to pick up their second win in the league. And that one's kicked out of bounds. Okay, we're down to 7:45 mark. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the final moments of this game right here on WCHC.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Back here at Miami Trace, 7-0. Panther with the lead. We're under 7 minutes left in the contest. And here they come again. Another attack going. Tolbert, shot, goes wide right. We'll recap the scoring for you after the game and also update you on our stars of the game between Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. Ball in. Hoppus. Now over to Emma Eggleton. All the way back to Day. Back to Myra. Give and go. Ball's partially deflected by Courthouse. Picked up. And another save. As McCarty, she claps her hands. Good play on defense by Ruckles, but she's frustrated. She didn't get the goal out of it. 12 saves unofficially now for the Lady Blue Lions tonight. I think it's kind of getting obvious who our star of the game may be for Courthouse, David. Trace, we've got a couple young ladies that's got 2 goals apiece. So we'll have to kind of work on that one during our lead up to the post game. We're under 5 minutes left. That one hits the side of the fence, goes out of bounds. Courthouse will get a chance now to see if they can get the ball. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Shot. Cardi again. Just wide to right of the goal. She's got to be saying, man, give me a break here. Why can't I get it all with it go in? Anna Eggleton. Now over to Haley Webster. Ball's kicked all the way back out here. Hoppus. Cooper, who's still in the game. And goes out of bounds. So 7-0 score in favor of the. And there's another goal. And that will be Caitlin Burns. So Burns will pick up a goal. I believe that's her second or third of the game for the season. Comes at the 2:47 mark, and that makes the score now 8-0. So Miami Trace tonight has 3, 4, 5 different players that have scored goals. 2.5 minutes left, 8-0. Trace with the lead. McCarty. Lead down to the right side. Kick back now to Isabel DeBruin. Ball's kicked by Burns. Courthouse. DeBruin gets it back. Now they'll kick it all the way to the right side, and it will go out of bounds. So DeBruin, one of the seniors, now back out front, around the perimeter. Tolbert, Mara, Cooper, trying for a hat trick here. Down the middle, tries to lead one of her teammates, and the ball's kicked loose and picked up there by Burns. He's already got a goal in front, and nice save there. Another save against Trace on offense. I believe that was Eggleton. So unofficially, that's 12 saves tonight. I have it as we're now down to the last 70 seconds of this game. And they're pointing Trace's direction as we're down to the last minute. How about you? Maybe we're getting used to doing soccer, but boy, tonight seems like it has flown.
Yeah.
That's fine with us. This one, long hit down there. Good play there by Ruckles. Gets a hand on it. She came out about 10 yards in front of the goal. Make sure nobody can get by her. Day tries to get a foot on it as we're down the last 30 seconds. All the way back to Myra. And let's see now if Trace tries to score, or they're just going to say, just kick it around and run the clock down. Meanwhile, Courthouse staying with it. There comes now Ehlers. Kaylee. Nice little switch. Shot up. Oh, shot on goal and a save. Final seconds. So Ehlers tried to get the shot on goal, but short. And that will end the game. And Miami Trace wins it by a final score of 8-0 against the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. The two teams will battle again October the 2nd in town at 6:30 p.m. We'll take a break and be back in a few minutes. We'll do some results for you and then do our player of the game show, so stay with us. You're watching high school girls soccer action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
The Chrisman family for over 3 generations and almost 80 years has offered the residents in this area both personal and business water softeners, water filtration systems, reverse osmosis drinking water systems, and more. Give them a call for your service needs at 740-335-2620 or stop by at 1020 East Market Street, Washington Courthouse. Chrisman H2O Conditioning.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
New fall youth leagues are now forming at Leella Lanes, your locally owned and operated facilities on Route 22 across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Starting September the 20th, the Wild Bunch Youth League starts for those teens ages 18 and under, 4 members per team, and on Saturdays at 11 a.m. The sign-up is easy, and it's now all online. Just go to leellalanes.com/League Club. Sign-ups are located on the page. And don't forget, for delicious pizzas and subs, check out Amora's Pizzeria, located just inside of the Leella Lanes bowling alley. Call 740-335-2580 or 335-2581. Leella Lanes and Amora's Pizzeria.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
All right, we're back here with our Epifana McDonald star of the game. We'll have an extended break here for a few minutes, as once again the Miami Trace Panthers win big tonight by a final score of 8-0 over Washington Courthouse. We had Morrison scoring the first 2 goals of the game at the 28-minute mark and the 22-minute mark. And then Carly Cooper scored the next 2 goals at the 11-minute mark and the 5.5-minute mark. And then Marion Myra scored 2 goals in the second half, and they came within 13 minutes of each other. De Bruin scored about 2 minutes after that, and then another goal was hit and scored by Randy. What'd you do with it? I just put it down here, Dad. Burns. So that makes it 8-0. So congratulations to the Miami Trace Panthers with a convincing 8-0 win. With that victory, that now pushes their record to 2-2-1 in the league, and they're 6-2-1 overall. So another good season underway, and Washington Courthouse now drops to 0-5 in the league, and they drop to 0-10-1 overall. So that's the scoring. We come back. We'll go ahead and we'll announce our star of the games, and then we're going to wrap it up, looks like. So stay with us right here on WCHC.
Snack Wrap's back. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy ranch, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Okay, for Miami Trace, we had 3 players with 2 goals apiece tonight, which makes the decision even harder. But we're going to say that I believe she added an assist as well. So Nora Morrison, who plays forward for the Miami Trace Lady Panthers, a junior, 5'6". She will be the star of the game for Miami Trace for Washington Courthouse. And I've got Ava Ruckles as the goalie for Washington Courthouse, and I had her unofficially with 13 saves tonight. We'll double-check the figures, but I know it was a lot. So, again, Nora Morrison for Miami Trace and Ava Ruckles for Washington Courthouse will be our star of the games, and we'll recognize them in November on the McDonald's program. Don't forget, we're off until next Tuesday night when we have volleyball action. We will have Greenfield at Washington Courthouse. Thursday night, it will be Miami Trace playing host to Chillicothe. That should be a good one. And then on Friday night, it's homecoming. Miami Trace will play host to Chillicothe. So, enjoy the weekend for the Scarecrow Festival. Enjoy the sports activities for the kids. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks to Epifano McDonald's for sponsoring our Star of the Game. And we'll be back next Tuesday night. Hope you join us then. Good night, everyone. Join the Epifano McDonald's crew or step into management with competitive pay, free meals, uniforms, paid training, and up to $3,000 in tuition assistance. Management for our Jeffersonville, Washington Courthouse, and Jamestown locations start at $22 per hour. Crew positions at our Jeffersonville location start at $16 per hour. Apply now. Scan the ad on the Epifano Sports Network Facebook page or websites. 740-333-1701. Your Epifano McDonald's restaurants.